Hey there everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you how to tie flies. It's pretty easy. So you're going to need one of these. It's fly tying device, whatever you call it. This clamps it to the table. This part adjusts how high this part is. This right here clamps the hook. When you pull this up, it pinches the hook. This controls something. So what you're going to do is you're going to clamp it to the table. You're going to need, I'm just putting that on the table. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a hook, like that. I wish it would focus on small stuff. You're going to need some type of hair, sparkly stuff. You're going to need the tie, the string, scissors, and I've got this for the string, this for putting the string in, and some rattles. I don't know if you could hear that or not. So normally you would have glue and stuff to super glue it, but when you glue, sounds like that, it's no good. So I'm just gonna do a knot, Billy knot or something. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to take my little hook and I'm going to stick, I'm just gonna stick it in like this. I'll show you here in a second. That's all pinched in there. Hopefully it doesn't fly out. So it's pinched in there. I have it pinched right there. So you'll see here in a second. So I've got it facing towards me. This is just how I do it. I got it facing like at an angle towards me. Like that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my string holder. It holds the string and the string comes out here. So I'll show you. You take your string, you pinch it just like that. It has these grooves and it slides right in like that. And then you're gonna be wondering how to get it through the tube. That's what this is for. This you just take and you slide right down the tube. You slide right down the tube and it comes out like that. Take the end of your knot or string. Take the end of your string, stick it through, pull it on out. Hang on. This is taking a while. It's all fuzzy. Let me cut it real quick. There we go. Now it'll go right in. Take the end of your string, stick it right through, pull it out like that. There. So once you have it out, and be careful because this is thin string and it will snap, and it's a pain when it does and you're in the middle of a tying a fly. So the next thing you're going to need is hair. This is deer hair that's been dyed. I'm pretty sure it's deer hair that's been dyed. So you take your scissors, and I'm thinking about making a green or a brown one with some sparkle hair, whatever that is, on top of the eyes. Oh yeah, these eyes, they're for your flies. Eyes for the flies. So you take your scissors. Oh wow, it just pulls right off. This is really, really old. And I'm thinking how long I want this to be. This is a pretty long piece of hair for that one little hook. So I'm gonna take about 1/8 of an inch off. There we go, that's better. And I'm gonna take this right here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you here in a second. You take your hair, and I would put the camera closer, but I don't have a mouse, so give me 1 second. There's a bunch of fishy stuff. That's way better. So you take your hair, and you pinch it around the hook. Sheesh, that's spooky. twist, circles, just go over it. Oh, you gotta be careful not to go over the hook point, because that's irritating when that happens. And then you got a bunch of slack line. So you're just gonna go over it, get it nice and tight, but not too tight. So next, I'm going to take the eye. I'm going to be using these lighter ones because I don't want a heavy fly. I'm using lighter ones. So I don't have any other colors. All I have is white. Be taking it like that. I'm just going to hold it right there on top. And I'm just going to go like in a pattern and make like an X over the top. And it's kind of hard to secure them when you don't have super glue, but gotta work with what I got. So you just go over, and you're just gonna keep going until you get it pretty secure to the fly body, the hook. So I'm just making an X's, and I'll go, and then I'll go to the other side. And I want to get it nice and secure because you don't want it flying off. You want to be able to use it at least twice on something like brim. This isn't going to catch any Spanish mackerel, but it'll catch bluegill or small bass, really. Pretty much anything you want it to. So I'm going to take some of this hair, this sparkly hair, right here, and I just want a little bit, so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to hold right here, and I'm going to cut, and then I've got it right here, and I'm just going to hold it over the top part, and I'm just going to start wrapping. I'm going to go over the eyes a couple more times. Now I'm just going to wrap around the body, get it nice and secure. Oops, tighten that. There we go. And then I think I'm going to do a touch more brown on the top just for looks. I don't even need my scissors to pull that stuff off. There we go. Maybe quite a bit of color. Maybe quite a bit of color in this little fly. So I'm going to bring this right up over I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring it over the eye a little bit. And it'll give it some look. So I'm just going to tie, and basically, you want to make sure you got it really secure. But you don't want to get your string too tight because it'll snap. And normally what you do when you were done is you take some of your glue. You take your glue and you glue your string to it. Now I do have a little tying device right here, but I forgot to use it. I forgot how to use it. It's been a long time since I've used it. So I'm just going to go over and over and over again. And this is just kind of a little fun fly that I can go around and catch a little fish with that I can use on my fly rod, and it'll be fun to use. And so I am going to add just a tiny bit of green hair right on the tip of his forehead. Take this. Give it a haircut. There we go. Just like that. And I'm just going to do it right over his eyes. it looks. And bring it up over. Tighten it down. Just like that. It's actually looking pretty good. I didn't even think it was going to look this good. So I'm just going to take it. I think I'm doing what I'm... So I cut it, I take it, and I'm just going to tie a couple of knots on it to make it all secure like that. But I can't get it really tight because then it'll snap. But I think I'm doing mighty fine. And I'm going to pull, I'm just going to make a billy knot. Pull it tight right around his head like such. And then I'm going to make another knot, billy knot. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to do 3. So this will be second one. Like I said, I used to know how to use that tying thing, but it's been so long I forgot how to use it. So, do one more, just for safety, because we don't want all our hairs flying off. And I have some Gorilla Glue in the house. I'm probably gonna come back and tighten this up. But yeah, it's pretty easy to make these little flies. If you got the right equipment. And all I'm doing right now is just finishing up the knot, and there we go, popped right out again. Gotcha. So I'm just gonna pop this here. I'm gonna pop that there. There we go. Oh, my back hurts. Okay. What's that? And this. Wow, that actually looks real nice. There we go. We got ourselves a little close. Close. There we go. Got ourselves a little. I'm gonna do a haircut real quick. Some of these straggly hairs out of here. I like that. Straggly hair. Give me a quick little haircut. Quick haircut. Just like that. There we go. That looks way nice. I don't know if you can see that, but that right there looks real nice. See? Got a little puff up right there. Hooks right down in there. It's a lot nicer in real life, but well, it isn't real life. It's just it's a lot nicer when it's like right here. But yeah, that was how to tie fly, and I have one on how to tie fishing knots. Might not be the best because I don't have a really good camera. But if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. And oh, it's still recording. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks.